Hi everyone, welcome to Live Chat Tuesday number 139 with my guest, Michelle J, the Crocheting Dog Mom. Welcome, Michelle.
Hi everyone.
If you are watching the replay, hit the like button and also leave a comment down below. If you are here with us currently, please leave us a comment in the chat. Let us know you're here. And let me get rid of this ad real quick. We have, let's see, Adele, Rebecca McCauley, Diana, and Michelle J's in the chat also. Now, I do have her link pinned to the top of the chat and also in the description box. If you're not familiar with her, go check her out. And if you like her channel, please subscribe. That would be very supportive. So, yes. Would you like, since this is the first time you've been on my channel as a guest, would you like to say what you have going on your channel? I know you take part in Things We're Making Thursday, so.
Yep, I do. I take part in Things We're Making Thursday, and honestly, I don't do a whole lot. I crochet, and I like to just share, what I'm doing. Sometimes I like to share what's going on with like my pets and stuff. Because, of course, I'm a dog mom. I'm a mom too. I have 3 kids, but they're all grown. And so I have 4 dogs, and they're kind of my life. And so they're always a part of my channel. And that's about it. My channel is, my real goals for my channel is just about making friends. I have no intentions of ever becoming monetized. I'm just here to have a good time and meet people that like the same things as me. And yeah, that's about it. I mean, I'd love to say that I'm good enough to like do tutorials and
Well, you never know.
stuff like that. And who knows? I may get there to where I do something like that, but that's not my intentions of my channel at this point.
Yeah. Welcome in Nancy, Too Old to Care. Well, you never know. Tutorials are, what am I trying to say? Today, my brain is not working. I did not get a lot of sleep, so it's kind of like today. But tutorials are some of those kind of things that either you can do or you can't do. And I think most anybody could do it as long as they just practice, and I know with Dee, it was like a nervousness when she would start filming.
Mm-hmm.
That was that way for me too in the very beginning. I mean, I still get nervous when I'm trying to do something on camera. So I mean, that's a given. But the more you do it, the more you practice, the more you will become at ease. Just like recording videos.
Yeah.
It's like it becomes second nature at some point,
Yeah, like I said, I mean, I may get there. It's not that, like, I feel like for as long as I've been crocheting that I picked it up and got the hang of it very quick. I started with a blanket, a queen size blanket. I don't know. I was like, oh yeah, this is easy. So I just went with it. And, I looking back, it's got, some flaws. But anything that like I was like, I do not know what I'm doing wrong, I would just go on, watch a tutorial, and then I was like, oh, okay, I get it. And it stuck. So, I love crocheting, and I feel like I have a very good grasp of pretty much anything. I can look at things and say, oh, I know exactly what they did and do it. But I guess that's just not my intentions at this point.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Welcome in Paula Mulford and Angela Wright. Welcome in King Morgan. Yeah, my grandmother is like that. She can look at like a picture of something crocheted and know exactly how to do it. And I'm just like, I have to sit there and study, and try to count
Yeah.
but she can pick it up like that and just look at a picture and do it. And I'm just like, okay. But I kind of get what you're saying, like with the mess ups when you first started. Like my grandmother taught me when I was like later teens. I thought I had picked it up, and I found a sample piece that I had done like 2 or 3 years ago, and I was like, what the heck was I doing? I mean, you couldn't tell what the stitch was. I think I was slip stitching around the whole thing, and I was thinking it was single crochet. So I mean, but in 2019 is when I actually picked it up again and everything clicked. So
yeah, 2020 for me. Imagine that. I think that's a very popular year when people started to crochet. And I mean, when I was a teenager and when I first had my kids, I had in my head that I really wanted to learn to crochet. And my grandmother taught me how to do like a slip, just how to make a chain. And then I got bored with it. You know, I had too many other things to do. I was a teenager. And then when I had my kids, I had a friend show me, but it just was not clicking. Like, it was not. I was like, I don't get this. This makes no sense to me. And then I don't know, when I sat down and looked at it, it was like, oh, I get that now. Don't know what I was thinking before. So
Nancy says, I like blankets. Easiest for me since I don't / can't read patterns. And Adele can do that. She can just look at a picture and do it. That's cool.
Sorry, you will see my dogs running around behind me at all times. If not, if I close that door, they'll be barking and scratching at it. So I apologize for anybody who's like, what is all that noise and movement back there?
They're fine. So tell us about your little dogs. Well, your dogs, they may not be little, but
I have 2 little, and I have a really big dog, and then I have a average size. So my biggest boy, his name is Titan. He is an Old English bulldog that's 115 pounds. Wow. He's a brute. I'm sure he's out sleeping on the couch. He's a monster. The one that you see keep walking behind me, that's Powder. We rescued him. He is deaf, 100% deaf, and he's only got 10% vision left in one eye. They did the double marrow breeding for the Australian Shepherds, which is a huge no-no, but it's to get like those fancy colors. But most people that breed them like that have an understanding that there will be puppies with deformities, and usually they just put them to sleep at birth when they are born all white, which is awful. And the breeder was still trying to sell him and get rid of him, and she couldn't get anybody to take him and was getting ready to go put him to sleep. And I was like, no, you're not. He's mine. He is brilliant. He knows sign language. That's how we communicate with him. The more that he has lost his sight, we have touch communicated, like 2 pats on the head means to sit. If I pull like this, it means to go up. Like when I do this on the back of his head, if I come around the side, he knows to turn that direction. He's very smart.
Awesome.
I love him to death. And then I've got my little black and white Shih Tzu, the one that we did the picture, which it's back up the you can't see it, but the diamond painting. She's actually my oldest puppy. She acts like she's like the youngest though. She's a Chihuahua Shih Tzu mix. Looks like a Chihuahua, or looks like a Shih Tzu. Acts like a Chihuahua. She's got that attitude. She's a stinker. And then the other one, and all my dogs are rescues except for my oldest, or my biggest dog. My Old English bulldog is not a rescue, and then my other one is a Chiweenie. He's like 2, I think he's around 2. Nobody knew his age. He was around 1. He had been through 6 homes. He had been through the pound twice. So, yeah.
Well, I'm glad he ended up with you.
Yeah, me too.
Thank you so much, Chuck, for being a member for 9 months. And yes, all is well with me. I hope all is well with you. Well, I meant to do the crow. Welcome in Jessica, Jen, and Jessie. And also on the premiere video that I did on Saturday, Katie's been Yarnified did a super, so I owe her a chicken crow. And there she is. Speak of the devil. There we go. So welcome in everybody. Yeah, so I mean, of course, you know my cat Oreo. So
yeah,
I'm down to just one, but I still have 3 chickens who are currently not laying at the moment because they were molting, and then winter comes and then they kind of get out of whack. But it is it's funny because yesterday they started making the noises like they're fixing to, somebody's laying an egg, but they haven't started laying yet. But I just think it's funny to see. Welcome in, Dawn Aaron. Jessie says, Michelle, you are a saint. I wish I could rescue. It breaks my heart to see so many animals with potential end up in shelters.
Me too. Thank you. We had 5, but our old man, he passed away. And I mean, it's not city legal for us to have them. I register what they allow. They're all taken care of. They all have all their shots. They go to the vet. They get groomed. They're loved. They're very spoiled dogs. And I wish I could take more. And I keep telling my husband, well, you know, we could do another. He looks at me and he was like, we can't. We are over by 2. If we get in trouble, we are going to be fined so bad.
Welcome in, Connie. If I missed anyone, welcome in. So how long ago is it the one that passed away? How long has it been?
I make it sound like it wasn't that long ago. It's been 2 years, but.
Well, sometimes it's still fresh, you know.
It's very fresh. We rescued him when he was 3. He was a Shih Tzu. He was a full Shih Tzu, and he was used as a breeder. When we got him, he had been outside. He had to have surgery. He had frostbite on the tips of his ears, his tail. All of his paws were scarred from frostbite. He was a little dog, not meant to be outside, but he was used as a breeder, and they gave nothing a care about him. And so we didn't get him till he was 3, but he was a part of our family, and he was 13 when he passed. So we'd had him, he almost made it till his 14th birthday, but he was in congestive heart failure for the last, I want to say 2 years of his life. And they told us he won't make it 2 weeks with as bad as it is. But we kept, giving him the right medications, changing his food, taking care of him. And he was happy. I mean, like, he didn't even act like anything was wrong up until like 2 days before he passed. So.
I had a cat that passed away of congestive heart failure in 2008, and I had him for 8 years. So I know exactly. Yeah.
It's hard.
But you had him blessed. I mean, y'all were blessed for 10 years with him. That's yes. Awesome. My oldest animal, his name was Sylvester. He was gray and white, and dark gray, white chest, and I think he ended up being like 12 years old and just disappeared one day. Hold on one second.
You're fine.
It's just my mom. Well,
I was gonna say I'll see if I can read the chat. Oh, Connie, glad to see that you're using that that yarn. Sorry, just going. I'm not used to this whole live thing and going back and reading stuff, so I'll try not to miss anything. But just want to say hi to everybody that has just come in that I didn't get to say hi to at first. Don Aaron, Connie. I think I said hi to Adele.
Okay. My mom was actually, my mom, my grandmother, and my brother are all in town shopping deals. So she was just calling to make sure everything was good. Thank you, Dawn, for gifting a membership. Congratulations, Jen Reeves.
Oh, Connie, I know, so hard.
Yeah, I remember when you lost Allie. Oh. Welcome in, Demetra. Yeah, and sometimes the hardest, you know, it's like with Tom, I never even knew what happened to him. So, I mean, that's when you don't know what happened to your pet, that's even worse because you don't ever fully get closure. So, yeah. Well, thank you, Dawn. Jessie got it. Congratulations, Jessie. Thank you again, Dawn. And Oreo, she's going on 9 years old. Because, like, whenever I first got her, I saw a post on Facebook, and these people were moving, and they couldn't take her with her. And they lived here in our town. And so I said, you know what, I'll take her. And they told me originally that she was like a year old. And then I had her a couple of months and she got pregnant and was going to have kittens. So I had messaged the lady and I said, are you sure she's a year old? No, she's 2.5. And I'm just like, okay, so I really don't know exactly how old she is. So I go by the 2-year just in case it gives her a little bit. But yeah, if she was 2.5, that means I had her, you know, since 2017. And she's getting up there, but she's still, you know, she's actually more loving now that there's no other cats around.
I used to have kitties. Oh, those spammers, they are so awful.
Yeah. I don't have that little, I have a talking character. It repeats what you say. I use one of those and I'll turn the phone on and say hello and then turn that on and turn the phone on speaker and whatever they say comes back to them and they're just like, and they hang up. So
that's funny.
Wow, Buddy's 12? Wow. Welcome in, Anita. Thank you. Connie says, let me talk to the spammer. I'll have some fun. Yeah, I saw one of the posts on Facebook. You tell the scammers. That's funny.
I scare them away. I scare them away. A lot of times, if I keep getting calls and keep getting calls, I make sure they don't call back. They don't want to deal with me. It gets so frustrating because they just don't stop. It's like when they decide that they're going to call you and that they're going to bug you, 10, 12 times a day, I've had enough. I can't do it. I cannot handle it at all. Drives me nuts.
Yep. I get to the point I'm like, stop calling this house.
Yeah.
It's the same guy that it says he's from an insurance company and something about your Medicare card, and I'm just like, I ain't got Medicaid and I don't have insurance. Stop calling me.
Yeah.
Yep, I know you do, Connie. Yeah, I saw you send an attachment, but we were starting to go live at that time, so I couldn't really answer back, Anita, but thank you. I'll check it out after the live. Welcome in, Tammy. Connie goes, I tell them
Connie.
to pursue this conversation, send me $1 million.
That's funny. That is hilarious.
What are you currently working on?
So I am working on finishing up a blanket that is a gift. I just got to put a border on it, and sometimes once you get done with something, but you're at that last step, you just have a hard time finishing it because you started something else.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I started another blanket. I started that polychromatic blanket that Bag a Day did with the black outlining the Picasso. Sorry, I really struggle with my words sometimes, and
I can understand that. I have moments like that too, so
I have a lot of them. Hi, Darcia.
Welcome in, Darcia.
So yeah, I'm working on that, and then because the things we're making Thursday, it's blankets for this month. And I was like, well, I'm not starting another one. I've already got 2 in the works. So they said, of course, that's fine. It's going to push me a little bit. I really, really, I want to work on some things for myself, and I want to do a parasol really bad. The ones that Bag a Day was auctioning off, she gave the link, the lady gave the link for the pattern for them. So I really want to do that. So I don't know. I think that might be my next little project. I'm staying away from amigurumi for a minute.
Yeah, I've been okay, so Dee's tutorial for her little yarn ball cozy, I've made 2 out of the 4 sizes, and I've got one completely done, and the other I just kind of sew up and do all the little tassels and everything. So that's what I'm kind of working on. So
nice.
Some small little projects after finishing that sweater.
Yeah, I actually do have 2 beanies that I'm working on right now too. I forgot. I don't know how come I forget. You get all these little extra things going. Sometimes you're like, oh yeah, and I'm doing this. Oh yeah, and I'm doing that.
So what is everybody working on? Which one was that
if my dogs start barking and going crazy, I'll mute. We had a water line break out in front of our house, and the crews decided that today is the day they're going to come and fix it while I'm live.
Welcome in, Tracy. Connie is designing a St. Patrick's Day scarf.
Here. Come here. Oh. If I keep him in here with me, he won't bark, hopefully.
Yeah.
Oh, there are people out there, huh? I know. Dogs. It's the one thing about cats that I never had a problem with. I never had that loud barking interruptions. Titan. You can see he's my big boy. He's...
Yeah.
Titan, come here. Come here. He's like, what are you doing? Don't put me on camera. Come here. Yeah,
like,
bulldogs don't listen, by the way, if nobody knows. They don't listen at all. They're stubborn. For real.
Yeah. Let's see. Adele is crocheting Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. And Connie just finished a St. Patrick's Day hat a few days ago. And she was also designing that. Rebecca is crocheting a lap gown for Valentine's Day for her daughter. Aww. There was a cute email I got. Bye, Anita. Have a good evening, afternoon. I don't remember who it came from. Oh, the Nicole Chase blog. It was a cute little pattern for Lulu the Love Bug. I think I'm going to make some of those for Valentine's Day for my family. Kind of reminds me of like a cross between a butterfly and a bee.
Oh, I always love amigurumi, and I just don't have the patience for it.
Yeah. Tammy is working on a scarf. Welcome in, Alex. How is your crocheting going? You made any progress? He's wanting to try to learn to crochet, so.
Nice. How long have you been working on trying to crochet, Alex?
Chat's moving kind of slow today.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think I scared everybody away.
I don't think it's you. I think half of the people are still sleepy.
I think it's one of those days. Seriously, it is really one of those days.
Nancy,
I know I did not want to get out of bed this morning. I did not hardly sleep at all last night.
Yeah. I know I'm probably going to be taking a nap later this afternoon.
Yeah, I was
trying to anyway.
I don't know if you guys remember. You guys all know Sarah Nicole.
Mm-hmm.
We are pretty close friends, and she was up last night. She messaged me her old dog had a fall. I don't know. She had the dog Butters that got really sick and went in and was having like kidney problems and got Addison's and stuff. Now her older dog fell off the bed last night. She's starting to lose her balance. She's 18 years old. I have never seen a dog like that. And she fell off the bed and she got hurt. She's been at the vet all day with her. So I was up worried all night about her dog.
Well, that stinks.
Yeah, I know.
Hopefully
I feel so.
It didn't get hurt too bad.
I don't know. It's not good.
Nancy says, I'm working on a waffle stitch blanket and started a Tunisian knit stitch blanket. First Tunisian knit. Ooh, I started a Tunisian blanket with the knit stitch before I knew actually how to knit. I think I started it in like 2020 and it's still a whip. I think I have a cake and a half left to go, but it's like 200 stitches long, so. Alex says he's still learning.
Still learning. Awesome.
Diana finished jumped.
Katie, yes, it is the one that Ian is super attached to. She just messaged me. That's what I was looking down at, and they are sending her dog home. So that's great news. She doesn't know exactly the results of everything, but she couldn't walk. She was like almost like she had some sort of an injury that she was like twisting weird and couldn't stand up. And yeah, but if they're sending her home, that's great news. So she's going to be okay. She's so old. She's so old and frail. She's so cute.
Diana finished a Dallas Cowboy baby blanket. Tammy's saying it's slow everywhere. Well,
we fit in.
Maybe everybody had a bad night, and didn't sleep well.
Seriously.
I don't have too many nights like that. And it was like I was half asleep, half awake. And I tried to go to bed at 10. And I'm just like, every time I would move my arm or move my leg, I would wake up even more. And I'm just like, 6:30 this morning, I'm like, I'm getting up. That's it.
Yeah, I honestly haven't slept well ever since I got hurt. So
how is that doing? How's your leg?
So the leg that I tore the Achilles in is my good leg. So my other leg doesn't work. Hip replacement, they cut the nerves, lost muscle control, yada, 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 for those who don't know. And so I have very little control over my leg that is uninjured. So when I tore the Achilles which is how I fell down the stairs to begin with, because I'm not stable on my feet at all, obviously. So when I tore the Achilles in my right leg, my good leg, here I am with my good leg in a boot with a torn Achilles, and it has made things really difficult. I have fallen 5 times. I'm not healing well. Like each fall, even though I'm in the boot, it's like it pulls on my ankle, and I can just feel that Achilles, and it's swelling worse. And I just want to be able to stand on my 2 feet. I keep saying I'm going to get my walker back out because I was using a walker for a long time, but I've been to just using my cane for a while. But using my walker, I actually tore my bicep tendon. And so it really hurts to use my walker.
Oh, no.
And I'm not having another surgery ever again. Like, I don't care what's torn where. After my hip replacement and they botched it, it didn't ruin my life, but yeah, it's wrecked my world. I was a cosmetologist who stood on my feet and I ran 5 miles a day, and I'm never having a surgery again if I can help it. So yeah, it's not going well, but I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm still here. I'm still getting up and cleaning my house and taking care of things. It's just hard. It's life. Life is not easy, right? For anybody.
Well, I know my aunt can sympathize with you. She had 3 hip replacements. The first one, it gave her cobalt poisoning. And
I've heard of that happening.
yeah, the second one didn't take, and she had it ruined everything inside the hip area, and she had to sit without a hip or being able to move for like 6 months while it healed inside. And then the third one finally took, and then, you know, she had the stroke on the other side, so she has the leg that has the hip replacement, and then the leg that has the effects of the stroke. So I mean, I know she can sympathize with you with that.
Oh,
so
bless her heart. It's not easy. I mean,
no.
I don't need anybody to feel sorry for me. I'm fine. Really, like, it could be so much worse. They told me I'd never walk again. I was like, yeah, we'll see about that. You know, I was like, that's not how my life works. I run 5 miles a day. You're not going to tell me I can't walk ever again. Like, BS. So, like, I'm fine. I'm fine. I learned to walk again. I'm fine. I can do stuff, but it's not easy.
Yeah.
You know, I don't need anybody feeling sorry for me or anything, because there are people who have it so much worse than me. I hear stories every day and I just think, see, you got this, Michelle. You're fine. It's all good.
Welcome in, Terry, Yolanda. Anybody else that I might have missed? Yeah. Melanie J. Sally Stevens. Welcome in, everybody. Let's see. It's weird the way the video is and the chat's further down on the page. It's like, yeah.
Katie, to answer you, it's really hard for me to swim, actually. I have a much harder time in the water to keep my balance, and where I can't kick my one leg. I mean, with my other leg right now, with the torn Achilles in my other leg, I definitely could not swim right now. But before I tore my Achilles, swimming is very hard. Like, you know, because this shoulder is torn, and so it's no. I mean, I can kind of wade in the water, but swimming I cannot do right now. Or yeah, since 2020, since my hip replacement.
Sorry to hear about your toothache, Yolanda. That is one of the pains that I cannot stand. Tooth pain and headaches just make me fall to my knees.
Yeah. Absolutely. They're the worst.
Sally goes, laugh out loud. Hubby said I was busy talking in my sleep. Not screaming bad, just talking. Well, that means you were having a dream at least. Yolanda said, I tried 100 proof whiskey. Laugh out loud. I don't have clove oil. Didn't really drink it. Just got it on my tooth. Garlic? Garlic on your tooth for pain?
Garlic's great for a lot of things. I've just never heard of that one before.
Neither have I. Yes, that was Aunt Dale, Katie.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, it numbed it out pretty good for a little while. Well, that's good. Clove oil will help the pain, and coconut oil is supposed to help infection. Clove oil actually worked better for me than the whiskey, Nancy said. Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, baby.
Welcome in, Tank. Welcome in, Grandma Wanda. Oil pulling with the coconut oil. Terry had an on-job injury. They wanted it to be arthritis. 1 year to surgery, just found out inflammation for 8-9 months. They reconstructed my right wrist. Wow.
Oh, sorry, Terry. That's rough.
Yeah. I remember when she was telling me, like, when she thought she's going to have the surgery, then they prolonged it a little bit. Then finally, when she was going to have it, wow.
Yeah, I've had lots of complications from all this. I ended up, sorry, if you don't want me to talk about it, cut
No,
me
go
off here.
ahead. No,
I'm like,
fine.
sometimes my mind goes to it. It's like you start reliving and then you think about and you're like, oh. So I had my surgery May 11th, 2020. And it was Father's Day right after that. So June. I have a hard time remembering the dates because I was in the ICU. I ended up getting an infection, and then I had a blood clot that went clear because of not being able to move any of the muscles. I had a clot that went clear from my ankle, went the whole length of my leg, and it went clear up through my groin behind my belly button. I almost died. I almost lost my leg. I was in the ICU. I had 3 surgeries for them to go in and drill out the blood clot. And like, I still have, they're calling it a chronic blood clot, which I didn't even know was a thing. I'm on blood thinners for the rest of my life. And I have pieces of blood clot all throughout my leg. I have 2 stents in my groin. I have, I have to wear, my medications do this to me. I think it's all the nerve medications slow my brain.
Yeah.
Compression stocking. Sorry. I know what it is. I wear it every day. For life, from toe to groin. Yeah, those surgeries, they can cause all sorts of complications. It's like, you gotta, if you need surgery, if they tell you need surgery, you better know you need. Thing is I needed surgery. My hip joint was gone. It wouldn't even stay in socket. I had worn, which is, I'd be laying there and my hip would pop out of place because there was no joint left. I had to have it, but they messed up the surgery. So thank you, Tank. Yeah, my brain, I swear to you, because I'm on 3 different nerve medications because my nerves are all messed up. My brain feels fried half the time. I'm on like seizure medications and stuff for the nerves that they have to do. And yeah.
Well, my grandmother sometimes has to take gabapentin, but it's for a different reason. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it slows the brain bad. It messes with my memory and everything else. I hate it. It is one of the most frustrating things.
Yeah. Welcome in, Lisa, the crafty goddess. Thank you. I got both of them. And you know, and just this is reminding me of something I saw this morning that Tank posted. I don't know how many people has seen this post or not, but if y'all remember Wicked Granny, she just passed away a couple of days ago. So in your own time, when you have a chance, just take a little second and say a prayer. She also has a memorial page where you can, you know, post a comment and light a candle or plant a tree or something like that. So Tank has a post and I shared Tank's post. So just, you know, everybody just go over and leave a comment on the wall for Wicked Granny.
Thank you for saying that, Crystal. I mean, I'm sure I would have seen it, but I've been thinking, I heard yesterday morning, and I've been thinking about her family.
Yeah, I didn't even know, you know. I mean, I knew her because she would come into my lives and stuff, you know, and it just, I never knew she was sick or anything. I mean, sad.
I knew her cancer had come back, but this, I mean, usually, from my understanding, usually when you have cancer, there's kind of usually a heads up, a couple weeks, you know, that things are getting bad. And I had no idea. I mean, I don't know if she just didn't talk about it and she knew, but she had posted something on her community tab the day before. And I was like, and I had seen her in the chat and she was talking to everybody and for me, it was a shock. I was like, whoa. I mean, I knew her cancer had come back and I knew it had come back bad, but unexpected.
Yeah. Nancy says she had to wait 8 months to get into a dentist. Holy cow.
You didn't go somewhere else.
I'd be pulling a tooth out myself if I had to wait that long. No. You also probably need a sinus medication. Pressure from your sinuses are putting pressure on your teeth. That's a good suggestion too. Oh, don't wish you could send more, Lisa. Any is appreciated. Thank you so much.
Sally, to answer your question, I love to crochet everything but amigurumi. Have I mentioned that I'm not fond of amigurumi? Yeah. No, I really like hats and blankets. I'm still working on getting better at wearable items like clothing, like shirts and stuff, but like shawls. I've made some very beautiful shawls. You know, there's a lot. I really love everything except for amigurumi. And I love amigurumi. It just hurts my hands so bad that I can't handle it. Like it just, that tighter stitch is, it's too much. It's too painful. So it's not that I hate it. It hurts for me. So I love crocheting everything. There's nothing that if somebody said, "Hey, would you crochet this?" If it wasn't amigurumi, I would try it. I would definitely, yeah. I love just to crochet.
Yeah. I mean, I can understand the hurting in your hand when you do the amigurumi because sometimes that gets me too, and I'm used to it, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, I went from knitting a sweater to doing the cake cozies and just doing a little 8x8 and a 9x9 square of half double crochets. This hand holding the tension started cramping up on me. It's because of the different way I was holding and having to do things. And it was just like the whole top of my hand was like not wanting to work right because of went from knitting to crocheting. It's like, what is going on here?
Yeah. Some of the really thicker yarns do that to me as well. But one of the blankets that I just did was with blanket yarn because that's what was requested. And it wasn't so bad because I did choose a little bit of a looser stitch, so it wasn't quite so hard on me.
Well, Adele said, well, Tank said, I left a comment on Pam's Facebook page and Amanda, her daughter, texted me back. And then Adele says, I didn't know till Tank mentioned it. They said Pam and I knew her by Wicked. I live about 8 to 10 miles from her. So she was down by the road. I mean, down the road from Adele. Welcome in, Paula Mulford. I'm doing pretty good. How are you? Oh, wow. She had cancer 5 years before. It came back bad, and she was put on hospice the week before. She lasted a week after that. Oh.
I'm reading some of the comments and I see a lot of like bigger yarn and stuff for the amigurumi, but it's still it's the pulling it tight. So part of what happened with my hip, I have rheumatoid arthritis, so my joints are just that pulling it. The tighter stitch is what really hurts. If I can hold my hook looser, if I can hold the yarn looser, that really helps. So anything with amigurumi, it's just such a tight stitch. It doesn't matter the size of the yarn, unfortunately. And I'm not making a sunbunny, unfortunately, but I know a lot of people that are.
Yeah, I know, Lisa, you loathe it. How are you doing with yours? Are you still in treatment or remission or something? Lisa says, hi, Michelle. I can't do amigurumi to save my life, but I can knit some toys with basic stitches and or color changes. Ha. You're not the only one. My grandmother tried and she can't do it. So I actually still have, I think, the little giraffe that she tried to make, and it's still in parts. But I mean, she tried. Welcome in, Julia. Oh no. Tank says 5 months after surgery, the one abscess they left busted and gave me sepsis. Ooh.
That's what the infection, I was in sepsis when I ended up in the ICU. I did have blood transfusions and everything.
Hey.
Sepsis is nasty. It's a hard one to fight off. So that's horrible.
And I think it was 2015. I had an abscess right here. I had two side by side over 3 teeth. This side of my face from my eyebrow to here swole up the size of my nose.
Mm-hmm.
I got a doctor to call me in some antibiotics, and I'm allergic to a lot of antibiotics. Started a course, and as soon as it started getting better, they had to pull 3 teeth. So, yeah.
Just talking about it makes my teeth hurt. Oh my goodness.
Let's see. I just jumped on.
Ooh, Katie, you just finished your first handspun yarn? Ah.
I lost where I was. Okay. Yeah, I'm making a sunbunny. I'm using the same yarn I use. Well, I think y'all saw some of the, let me see. Made the body. And it's in the same yarn I used for my campfire cardigan. That's what I was trying to think of. I got the ears and the feet done too. It's called Deep Sigh. That's the colorway. I was trying to think of what it was. Well, home something for the shingles. I think shingles for the roof just arrived at my home, so I guess home repair will begin soon. Tank is making the sunbunnies. Adele says, yes, kind of the outskirts of the city, but you can't really tell it's a different town. Daigo lives about 8 miles more or less, but in a different side of the city. Ah. Alex, want to do my roof next? Says Yolanda. Sally says, I plan on making at least 2, have to finish my whips. Well, that does stink. Pam was going to donate some yarn for Daigo's fundraiser for Kelly. Lisa says, I'm tired but good. Thanks for asking. I've got a handful of immunotherapy treatments left, and it's expected that it'll be in full remission by spring. Oh, I hope so. Oh, it jumped. Yep, bad teeth kill people. Yep. Sepsis is awful. My mom went through it twice during her cancer battle. I wish I could claim you all as dependents so I can share my health insurance. Thank you, Sally. Welcome in, Julia. I thought I saw you already comment. I guess you had to leave and you're coming back, so. Oh, wow.
I can't keep track of who's been here and who hasn't. I'm sorry. That's like.
It's all right. Tank says, I was in the hospital 6 days. I don't remember the first 4. Ooh. Well, that stinks. Thank you, Yolanda. And Julia got it. Congratulations, Julia. Oh, wow. Adele says, I also got sepsis due to a kidney stone being lodged. I'm still paying the consequences from that. It's been 3 years, 30 days, and counting. The pain meds, morphine, practically killed my muscles. Oh my goodness. I am sorry to hear that, Adele. Welcome in, Carly and Cast. Tink says, I started at the beginning of the bunnies. I'll be trading each of my bunnies with others for their bunnies. Aw. Thank you, Katie. Carlan says, good afternoon, everyone. Tank goes, I mean, why do I want my own make? I'd rather have somebody else's. You can appreciate somebody else's, you know, crochet talent. Yeah. Bunny trade, Lisa says. I remember being manhandled by 2 ER nurses. Man, that stinks, Tank. Yolanda says, some bunny mixer. Have one leg from somebody else and then another leg from somebody. Like have 6 or 7 different parts from different people.
Now there's an idea.
Like say a leg from me and a leg from you and a leg from an arm from my grandmother, you know, just kind of an example. Like each body part is from somebody else. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, kind of like a Frankenstein somebody. I'll reach out to Daigo and see if I can donate a mystery box in her honor. Aw, that's so sweet of you, Katie. Aw. She says, thanks, Yolanda. I'll reach out to Daigo and see if I can donate a mystery box in her honor. I know that's not much, but if her name is still on it, that might be nice. It's kind of like you're doing it on behalf of Wicked Granny. Aw. And let's see, we are an hour and 3 minutes in. Oh, what was that about Missy? I mailed Miss C a little birthday present. I'm sure she will show it Sunday when she goes live. Aw. Well, that's awesome. All right, so let's go ahead and do the entry giveaway. Get refreshed here. All right, so what I think I'm gonna do is We're going to do 5 people. And since it's the last day of the month, we are going to do 2 entries each, just to throw a mix in here. And the keyword is going to be red, R-E-D. And Nightbot is actually showing the chat today. That's kind of crazy how sometimes it'll show and sometimes it won't. Welcome in, Sean Crafty.
Do I still get to enter?
Yes, just because you're up with me on panel doesn't change nothing. You can enter.
Okay.
I don't like excluding nobody, even if you're on panel. As long as you know it's not me entering my own thing. So
I understand that. Well, it doesn't want to post. It says no.
really?
Yeah, it's saying that it's failing to post. I've never seen that before.
Refresh your browser, maybe. That's weird.
Never seen that before. Yeah. I mean, I posted in the comments before. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, because when we first started the live, I go, and Michelle J's in the chat, because I even saw you comment. So that's weird.
Let's try it again.
There it is. I see
you.
Yolanda says, hi, everyone coming in.
I have a hair that is stuck behind my glasses and is driving me bonkers. Oh, I hate that. Feel it every time I blink.
Or whenever you get it's stuck in the hinge and then it's right there and then you think it's like, you know, and you do like this and it won't go away and it's stuck in your hinge, you know, on the glasses.
Oh, I wish I could wear my contacts again, but I can't wear them. All my medications affect my like dry eye and I can't wear my contacts anymore.
Alrighty, we have 21 eligible so far. We have 29 here. Give a few minutes in case people are lagging.
Oh, Katie, thank you for that sweet comment. Sorry.
Welcome in, Barry. How you doing? Yeah, that is pretty good. 21 out of 29. Well, one is my computer, and well, I think Michelle has a separate device she's watching from, so that's 2 more. Tank's trying to get Barry to enter the entry giveaway. You don't have to, Barry, unless you want to. So we are typing the keyword red. Okay, Carlan is in there already.
Hi, my sweet boy.
Looks like everybody is in. There's Paula. Welcome in, Dawn and Hala, having fun? Okay, we have 23. He said, no, thanks. Well, thank you for being so polite about it, Barry. No, thanks. All right, I think that is everybody. So we have 23 eligible. We have Too Old to Care, Adele, Alex, Angela, Carl Ann, Dawn and Hala, I mean, Diana, Tammy, Grandma Wanda, Tank, Jen, Jessica, Katie, Michelle J, Paula Mulford, Rebecca, Sally, Sean, Terry, Lisa, Demetra, Tracy, and Yolanda. All right, so good luck, everybody. We are, oh, Julia's, I don't think she's, go ahead and get your entry in, Julia. Type red, and then I'm going to draw. She might be lagging. I don't know.
I was going to say, I don't know if Julia is going to enter or not. Let's see. When did she say? Let's see. When did Anita come in? I'm just wondering.
It was a while back.
Yeah, I was going to say she may be lagging.
All right. Well, we're just going to do it. So, sorry about that, Julia. If you get to this point, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to wait about 20-30 minutes for you to catch up. Because that was a while back when Anita left or came in. So, all right. We are going to draw 5 people. You'll get 2 entries each. And then I have 5 memberships I can gift out. So, oh, hello, Daigo. Welcome in, Diana. Do you want a chance to get in on the monthly entry? If you do, type red. And then I'm drawing. That's it. Okay, good. She's in there. All right. Good luck, everybody. 5 people, 2 entries each. Good luck. First one, Jessica Johnson. All right. Second one, Katie. All right. Third one, Flower Tammy. All right, 2 more. Here we go. Angela Wright. All right. Last one. Carl Ann Cast.
Congratulations, everyone.
Congratulations, everybody. All right. One last thing I got to do. And I have 5 more memberships I can gift out for free, that because YouTube started doing this thing where they give you 10 free memberships on your own channel to gift out. So I did 5, and I have 5 more I can do. So I'm gonna gift those out, and it's just random. I don't know who it's gonna give it to, but you'll also get 2 entries, because because I'm not going to give myself 5 entries for gifting a membership. But so whoever gets it, y'all will get 2 each. So here we go. Ah, alrighty. We have, let's see, scroll back up, Sean Crafty, Lisa, the Crafty Goddess, Ardoin Cast, yeah, Jill, J Blue Eyed Lady, and Trish Pranger. All right. I did one after and then forgot to do the rest after I called the names. All right, I'm going to make a note ×2 out next to those. You're welcome, Sean. The Naked Snail has been a member for 6 months. She says healing hugs to everyone. Thank you, Demetra. Janet says she's been a member for 5 months. Hello, better late than never. Welcome in, Janet.
Hi, Vigo. That was a sweet comment. Thank you.
Welcome to the kitty coop. That's a cute way of saying it. Oh my goodness. If I ever create a second tier, that's what it's going to be, the kitty coop instead of Yarny Cat Club. Kitty coop. I like that. That's really cute, Yolanda. Thank you, Janet. Let's see. We will be your kitty posse. Aw. Y'all need to copyright kitty coop ASAP. I've got to make a note of that somewhere. Front of this book so I don't forget it. Be like, oh, what was that cute name? I doubt I will ever have a second tier, but if I ever do, I could always change the name of the Yarny Cat Club to Kitty Coop. I don't know, but we'll see. I might change it. I might make a second tier, but I don't know. We'll see.
Am I the only one who has crazy visuals when somebody says something like that? All of a sudden I see all these cats in a coop sitting in there, sitting on the eggs. I don't know what is wrong with me. That's all I could see.
I kind of envisioned, a cat sitting in a nest like a chicken,
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh.
I agree. That's perfect. Oh. I feel like the floor of your kitty coop. Oh, you still feel bad, Jen? I'm so sorry. Well, I hope you start feeling better soon. Yeah. Tank says the Crystal, the Yarny chicken and kitty coop. Might have to change my name to that. I like that. That's cool. I've been Crystal, the Yarny Chicken Crazy Cat Lady for 3 years now, so I don't know if I can change it. Meow, I mean cluck. Meow cluck. Combination. A cat confused thinks it's a chicken. Oh, it comes and goes. So you're getting better. Well, that's good.
My comfy chair outlining me. My husband made it so that I could be comfortable when I'm here in my spot and bought me this nice comfy chair. Aww. It even has the feet that extend so I can keep my feet up because I can't sit with my feet dangling. So yeah. It's nice.
Hubby finally decided to see a doctor tomorrow for migraine pain up and down back and leg for about a month. I will spend most of the day in emergency tomorrow if we're lucky. Aww. Well, that stinks, Demetra. Jen goes, Terry, you're just a hottie. Me, I'm a hot mess. Because Terry said I would be a hot chick or a kitty. Tygo says she'll be right back. Well, we're fixing to come up on an hour and a half. I think we'll be wrapping up here in a minute, and then you can go and rest, and I'm gonna go
and you too.
And rest. Yeah, I'm hoping.
I was gonna say it's nap time.
Yeah,
it's really just time to sit different.
Yeah. I know I said, sorry, been MIA, been listening and getting ready for doctor's appointment. That's fine, Tracy. Thank you for sitting and lurking. I appreciate it. I hope you have a good day at a doctor's appointment. Hopefully nothing is wrong. Yolanda says the purring chicks and the clucking kitties. Oh, that is so cute. Purring chicks, clucking kitties.
Again, those visuals.
Purring chicks, clucking kitties. Thank you, Yolanda. That is awesome. Lisa says, Tracy says no. Oh, well, just a checkup. Oh, well, that's good. Good. Glad it's just a checkup. Lisa says to Jen, I'm 5'3" and going through it. I'm always a hot mess. May you have more good days than bad days. All right, everyone. I think we are going to stop here. Thank you, Michelle, for being my guest.
Thank you for having me.
You're very welcome. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Please go and check out her channel if you're not familiar with her. Her link is pinned to the top of the chat and also in the description box. So thank you, everyone, for joining us. And I hope y'all all have a good day. Take care, stay safe, and we will see you later.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.